The wait is finally over, and the tech world is currently reeling from what might be the most significant audio leap in the last decade of consumer electronics. For 5 long years, we sat with the original AirPods Max, watching every other product in the Apple lineup get refreshed with newer chips and smarter features, while the flagship over-ears seemed frozen in time. But as we step into 2026, the silence has been broken in the most explosive way possible. Apple hasn't just updated a pair of headphones. They have fundamentally redefined what high-fidelity wireless audio means for the average user and the professional audiophile alike. We're talking about a total internal overhaul that moves us away from the limitations of the past and into an era of computational acoustics that was once thought to be impossible without a wired connection. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. This is the deep dive into the AirPods Max 2, a device that isn't just a sequel, but a complete reimagining of the premium listening experience. The story of the AirPods Max 2 begins with the silicon, specifically the transition to the H2 chip architecture that has finally made its way into the over-ear form factor. While the AirPods Pro users have been enjoying some of these benefits for a while, the sheer physical scale of the Max 2 allows this chip to breathe and perform in ways we haven't seen before. The H2 chip is the brain behind the new computational high-resolution audio engine, which analyzes incoming signals at a rate of 48,000 times per second to adapt the sound profile to your specific ear shape and the seal of the cushions. But the headline feature for 2026 is undoubtedly the introduction of 24-bit lossless audio. For years, the biggest criticism of the original Macs was that even though they cost over $500, they couldn't actually play back the highest quality files from Apple Music over Bluetooth. That barrier has been shattered. Apple is utilizing a proprietary new wireless protocol that significantly increases bandwidth, allowing for a near-perfect bit-for-bit recreation of the original Studio Master. When you put these on, you aren't just hearing a compressed version of your favorite song. You're hearing the breath of the vocalist, the subtle vibration of a guitar string, and the spatial depth of a live recording as if you were standing in the room. Design-wise, Apple has chosen to refine rather than radicalize, but the subtle changes make a massive difference in daily usability. The weight has been a major point of contention for long-term users who found the original stainless steel frame a bit too heavy for long flights or work sessions. In the 2026 model, Apple has integrated more lightweight aerospace-grade aluminum and updated the mesh canopy to distribute pressure even more effectively across the top of the head. The result is a pair of headphones that feels significantly lighter on the head while maintaining that premium, luxury feel that sets them apart from the plastic-heavy competitors from Sony and Bose. And yes, the colors have been updated to match the 2026 aesthetic. We are seeing deep, saturated tones like midnight and starlight alongside a stunning new orange and a sophisticated purple that looks incredible under studio lights. The finish is more fingerprint resistant than before, and the digital crown has been recalibrated for a more tactile, mechanical feel that gives you precise control over volume and playback. One of the most requested changes was the case, and Apple has finally listened to the global outcry over the original bra-style smart case. The new 2026 case offers much more comprehensive protection, wrapping around the entire headphone body rather than just the ear cups. It features a more rigid structure that can actually withstand being tossed into a backpack without the fear of scuffing the mesh or bending the frame. More importantly, the case now houses a USB-C charging port and supports MagSafe, meaning you can just snap it onto your existing iPhone or Apple Watch charger to top up the battery. Speaking of battery life, the efficiency of the H2 chip has pushed the total listening time to 24 hours with active noise cancellation turned on. While some competitors offer more on paper, the way Apple manages power means those 24 hours are consistent even when you are using heavy features like spatial audio and the new adaptive silencing mode. Adaptive silencing is perhaps the most impressive software feat of the AirPods Max 2. Unlike standard noise cancellation that just tries to block everything out, this new system uses machine learning to identify specific sounds in your environment. It can distinguish between the low-frequency hum of a jet engine, which it obliterates completely, and the sound of someone calling your name or a siren in the street, which it can intelligently pass through if you have the safety settings enabled. It is 1.5 times more effective than the first generation, meaning the silence is deeper and the transition between transparency mode and ANC is smoother than ever. There is also the new live translation feature powered by Apple Intelligence. Imagine walking through a busy airport in a foreign country. Your AirPods can listen to the announcements or the person speaking to you and provide a real-time translation directly into your ears. This isn't just a gadget for music lovers. It is a productivity powerhouse for the modern traveler. The audio hardware itself has seen a significant upgrade with a new custom-built 40mm dynamic driver that minimizes distortion across the entire audible range. Apple has paired this with a new high dynamic range amplifier that provides cleaner power to the drivers, resulting in bass that is punchy and deep without being muddy, and highs that are crisp without being piercing.